Welcome to Be Better Thursday with Strong Vida. Hi, welcome to Be Better Thursday. My name is Diana Cruz and this is Strong Vida. So today I want to talk to you about habits that I have implemented and cultivated in my life as my lifestyle, and I've noticed how those habits really help when I am feeling down or sad or things are not going my way. And I wanted to share them here with you and see if you can take something with you and try it out. So the first one is exercising. By the way, all of them are things you've heard before, so there's no new news here. Anything that's new is just my take on it and how I have implemented in my life, and maybe some of that could actually relate to you. So the first one is exercise. Exercise is key and essential to feeling better, to feeling good, not only when things are going well, but with things, especially when things are going bad. Because exercising physically gives you tons of beautiful chemicals that your hormones segregate when your body actually does the action. So it's almost like immediate satisfaction. And I've heard a lot of people say, like, I actually don't feel better when I exercise. I've tried many times before. It doesn't really does it for me. It actually makes me feel more stressed out. So I would suggest you really take the time to carve out and filter out which activity is the one that you like. It's not the same for everyone. I learned to love the gym later in my life, and I actually enjoy it and I look forward to it and I like it. Of course, there's days where I don't want to go. I also like dancing a lot. I also like hiking a lot. So, for you, it might be yoga. I like yoga too. Or it might be Zumba, or it might be just doing videos in your house, or it might be just like going out and running. Or it might be just walking. Walking is the best natural way of exercising. And just doing it like half an hour, 3 times a week is a great way to start. Just pure walking. One thing that's essential that it took me a long time to understand is that it's not really a matter of how hard you do it or how much you do it. It's a matter of how regular you are. The regularity and the consistency, it's what's really going to make you reap all the beautiful results and consequences of exercising. So I suggest you do whatever you can to do what you love. So by the time because there is going to come a time where you won't want to go, you won't feel like going. At least it's going to be something you really love. So the tendency to sabotage yourself, it's less. If your body and your well-being, it's not your priority, then something actually is going on, and it might be the cause why feeling low and feeling down, it actually take you so off your track. So check your priorities. 10 minutes a day will do it. Then you can increase it later if you can. Look for something that you love to do. And don't get tired when you just try 3 things. There's tons of things. It could be swimming. It could be many, many activities. Just don't give up when you try 3 or 4. Okay? The second thing is eating healthy. And of course, eating healthy, you've heard about it tons of times too. But I want to focus about eating vegetables and greens. Eating vegetables and greens is essential to your well-being because vegetables will bring an alkaline environment to your physical body. An alkaline environment just makes your immune system stronger to fight against all diseases, viruses, and bacteria. The more greens you eat, the more balance you have between your omega-3s and your omega-6 fats. Your omega-3s are the anti-inflammatory ones. They're the ones you ingest only through vegetables and greens and fruits. And there needs to be a 1:1 correlation between omega-3s and omega-6. Nowadays, most people eat 17:1 omega-6 to omega-3s. That means most of people's diets is based on inflammatory fats. Your brain is a muscle that is also made out of fats, and it really affects deeply when you have your omega-3 fats imbalance. I suggest juicing or maybe smoothies or maybe if you have the money but you don't have the time, then you can hire a service that will just have it every day for you. If you don't have the time or money, it would only take you 5 minutes to maybe cook it at night for the next day. It does take an effort. You have to be more organized, you have to plan more, but it's worth it. It truly is worth it. The third thing that I want to suggest to you today that you incorporate to your daily life and your lifestyle that has done wonders for me is to meditate. And meditate took a lot of years for me to actually do it regularly. And I go through phases where I can't do it because other things are happening in my life. But like any other habit that I mentioned before, you really don't need much time. Even if you just do it for 2 minutes a day. 2 minutes a day. Even if you do it for 5 minutes a day, you can actually reap the consequences. Why meditation is so good and what it did to my life. Meditation is about watching your thoughts, acknowledging them, and then letting them go, or choose them to take an action. Meditation is not about stopping your mind. It's not about putting your mind in a blank. It's not about not thinking. Meditation is about exercising and practicing being the witness and the observer of your thoughts. And what happens is when you practice this on a daily basis, this same practice infuses your life, allowing you to choose more accurately which thought you actually want to be part of your identity. Otherwise, by default, we are just our thoughts. So we are thinking that all the thoughts that come to our head, it's who we are, it's our voice. So if you have a thought that says you're fat, you're late, be careful, do this, do that. I'm not saying thoughts are bad. What I'm saying is to generate a practice where you're able to look at them from the outside and then, if necessary, take an action or let them go. It's priceless because then you're not reacting by default and you are understanding and choosing who you want to be and what of those thoughts are actually going to be serving your purpose. So I hope that was helpful and that I explained myself, but I really think these 3 are very useful practices that would help you not only when you're low but also when you're up and high and happy. And for the next video, I want to share with you the next 3 tools and habits. So thank you. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Dariana and this is Strong Vida, inspiring you to be better every day. So if you like this video, please subscribe or like the video and share it with your friends. Thank you.